You guys get to see the little introduction things. Sweet. So as far as... I know why he looks that way too. If you guys are wondering what I'm laughing about, look at where the scepter is. It's actually in the appropriate hand because we swapped hands. No, it's because I was swapping things. Like join. So I can get into games just fine, it looks like. And it looks like this doesn't get saved, which kind of sucks. Okay. So we've got gibberish again. But this is the thing that I don't know how to leave. I don't know how to leave the lobby. Oh! No, exit lobby takes me back to the main screen. You had issues the first hour, but it's been fine now. But yeah, I was switching to classic view while opening a door. Don't do that at the same time. It's bad. It doesn't work too well. So now we've got to find our way through that again. I'm not going to go farming for a stealth. I'll just keep going forward. We're strong enough. We're level 13. We don't need a stealth. Because we've been killing all the things. It's just kind of like, and it's not worth the bother. Probably got the hands into a weird state when it's loading. Well, they're in a weird state because we have them like this. There we go. I shouldn't identify this, but I want to see what I would have gotten if I could have played Assassin. Hey, Blizzard, if any of your employees are watching, stop ignoring me and let me play Assassin or Necromancer. Either one would be fine. Unlock them for me. Just let me play one of them. I'll be happy with either one. No, we cannot go to the third act, unfortunately. It is Act 1 and Act 2 until the full release. Unless you are using a hacked client for single player with the hacked alpha. But I don't do that because I find it unethical. Because it's kind of an unfinished product. I forget whether they actually solved the issue of it just showing black screen for it too. And just because I don't use it does not mean I don't keep track of it. So we just have to deal with that blue text down there. I'm going to keep it tiny text so we don't have to deal with actually seeing it. It's small. It's just down there doing nothing. It's fine. Oh, now it's being snappy. And yes, we are doing Holy Fire Zealot just as I recommend for new players. Because it is easily the best thing to go through the first two acts with. I mean, I can do Black Marsh. Running Countess online is a little bit more irritating than running her offline. Okay, so that's where we want to end up being. We want to find something first in case of a crash, though. Speaking of which, hey, it is right there. I was like, that looks like the room. Oh, I know I'm not special. I was being sarcastic, but that's okay. Blizzard is also, they're gonna hate me for saying this, but Blizzard is also notoriously terrible with community relations. They have a tendency to fire their good community managers. And we gotta zoom in on that. Lovely. Isn't it beautiful? I like the new spiders too. That new spider design is so much better than the old one. Makes me really look forward to Act 3. Because that, for a poison spinner, is going to be creepy as hell. So let's go get our waypoint. And yes, I know it's right there by the stairs. Still going to use the town portal. It's a quicker walk, hopefully. I am noticing the loading screens are getting a little bit slower. And we still have the issue. We're going to probably have an issue with Duriel, because I know they didn't patch it for this, but it's patched in the final version, is the loading screen. You'll actually end up with issues where you can get killed while you're loading. Let's see. Spiders look incredible. Yeah. I found that setting. That was the first thing I looked for before I went live. I even had an overlay prepared just in case it didn't allow it. Well, I mean, a giant tick is creepy as hell, so... I hear something scooting. Anyway, let's go ahead and identify that, because it's got to be better than nothing. Poison resist, 30%. We're doing good. That'll be fine. Maggot layer entrance is questionable? Oh, I'm going to have to go over to find maggot layer entrance. There's some grunts and some scooters. Let's actually look at these. Aw, you destroyed it before I could get there. On a scale of 1 to 10, they're okay. I was expecting him to be a little bit more gargoyle-y. These guys, how do you look, Moonpox? I can check out your butt. Oh, well, your ghostly ass. You don't exist. Okay, zoom in on you. Kind of zombie face, but otherwise pretty cool. Bed bugs are a little bit more flat. They tend to look kind of like flattened ticks, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't really compare them to that. Land crabs. I mean, everything eventually evolves into a crab anyway, so I think we're fine with that. Okay, so we're almost out of mana. That's fine. Oh, and we are... Oh, yeah. Chill from... Stiff. Okay. Let's see, what level are we? We are level 13, which is fine. Nothing really good in here yet. We're still using that scepter from the beginning with just little bits of ice damage on it, which is not bad. I love having just a little bit of cold damage at the bare minimum, even with a zealot. And no, I don't worry about being 0 mana on a zealot. It's fine. I'm still doing okay damage. I'd rather have the healing potions. Just speedran Act 1 on PlayStation 4 super laggy does not surprise me. I've been running into an issue, and on PlayStation 4 you don't actually have this option. An issue where, for some reason, it starts lagging after a while, and swapping controller to keyboard and then back seems to fix it. I don't know if you'd be able to do something analogous to that on PlayStation 4. We'll try it out in the open beta if it's still an issue. And it seems to have something to do with how long that particular game has been open. Because we were getting it more and more as we were playing longer. Let's see. Flame Maim. Nope. He's dead. Things do seem to be ignoring Gwynny, but again, she's ranged, so we wouldn't know for sure if that bug's still in there. I do want to see if it is there. The easiest way to confirm it is going to be an Act 2 mercenary. Am I really? Don't need that. Can check that. Mana steal per hit, a bit more damage. Sure. I'm going to miss the cold damage is the thing that's throwing me off. Sure, since we have auto gold pickup, why not? At least for now. Life and mana, eh. Oh no, he's angry at me. Whatever will I do? Probably completely ignore him. Because Mercenary can kill him without me. So I think the stairs are going to be... Oop, we want that. There we go. Time to do Andariel then. We're about the right level for it, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. We might die. We might not. Either way is fine. It's not a big deal. Chances are we won't, because we're fire damage. So far, I'm liking the beta. It's enjoyable. And things are targeting her. There's the last one. I am noticing these are not as punishing. They are still there. It's just... It's a lot easier to walk through them without taking any damage whatsoever. I think there is hardcore. I would not recommend it. The reason being is there's going to be a lot of latency issues during the beta as they adjust things and get used to things and stuff like that. Did I? Oops. Oh, I'm also not using my shield. There we go. There we have it on both of them. That's how important my shield is. You got the drop from Twitch, but you can't connect and get it. What? Cycling the inventory is annoying on PS4. Almost have to be in town with... Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't have early access on PlayStation. I'll probably be able to do it whenever we get to the open beta, in which case I'll be using that to try out the crossplay. Well, not crossplay. Cross progression. But, yeah. I mean, technically it's better. Even though it's low quality. Let's see what it looks like. Does it look better is the real question. Oh, she got angry. I actually prefer the look of the other one. Oddly enough. Let's go and grab this. I am just interested in looking at the environments, too, to see what they updated. I have to say, despite all the gripes that people have about it, it does look better. Just straight up, it just looks better. So where... He should be right... There he is. Yeah, he spawns in the same spot. Hi, Andariel. How you doing? Oh, no. You're so scary. Oh! We got Gorefoot. Sweet. I'll identify that whenever we get to town next as well. Well, only got an amethyst. Oh, it's ethereal. Bite me, game. Kiss my hairy booty, game. So you saw the option for hardcore? I haven't checked. Now, it is worth noting that hardcore generally is only available after you've beaten the game, and in the stress test, it was available after you beat, oh crap, what's her name? Bloodraven. Back in the original game, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's enabled after Duriel. But we haven't gotten that far. I thought it was enabled. I still wouldn't recommend it. I can go check after we get done. Because there are things that do unlock after you've beaten it with... Oh, let's get that dead rogue. There we go. Let's level up. Eee. But yeah, hardcore's never been enabled by default. You have to get there. So, we'll get there. We'll try it. And if it's not available, it'll be available on the 23rd for sure. Let's go ahead and go straight to Act 2. Oh. Yeah, we're going to have to inject this. Unfortunately, you can't just only play hardcore. You have to beat normal difficulty first. Oh, you can start it now without doing it hardcore? See, I wouldn't know that because I already had beaten it before I got the latest patch. Okay, so the rare boots are better than the Gorefoots because the Gorefoots are ethereal. Bite me, game. Okay, we're going to save and exit. Done. I'm going to check that real quick. And also, we're going to watch the cinematic, so I have to turn the audio back up. So we're in Act 2. He looks very angry. Create new. Let's go for you. Can we actually create a non-expansion? He's already in expansion. Okay. So anyway, let's watch that cinematic for Act 2, and I will get a drink while we're doing that. Let's go ahead and turn the volume up for it.
We traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands. As the days passed, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him. We traveled for an eternity across that barren wasteland. How long? I couldn't say. And always, a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Loot Lane, with a great sea beyond. We made camp that last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld a vision of a great man, the mage, Talrasha. You were there too, Andariel. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Failed. Talrasha selflessly volunteered to contain the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within the tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity.
We set out with the dawn.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Loot Lane. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.